Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fur Day Monday. Here we are, and we get to connect with your fur babies, whether they're here or if they've gone over the Rainbow Bridge. We're here for it. And Mark, hello, and
Hello.
welcome. I know that we're streaming from both channels,
Yep.
and I'm going to
Yep.
go ahead and show all the comments so everybody can see them on the stage here as
Oh,
well. So y'all can see both comments from both sides.
I forgot to do that last time.
Yeah.
I haven't got that in my brain yet to do it every time. Well, and plus you weren't there for several times, so I didn't have
Right. You didn't have to.
got again.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep, this week is Debbie's week to host. I saw somebody saying I didn't see Mark, but I put everything up, I think. So I'm over here today, but we are simulcasting. I think that's what you call it.
So you'll look up on Lisa, look up on the screen and you'll see them both now up on the screen. Anyways, it is Monday, and our fur babies are working extra hard for all of us, I think, right now with
Yeah.
everything happening on the planet and in our nation and all the energies going around. And so, just an extra, if we can all just kind of gather our energy and just throw back some love to all our fur babies right now, extra love and energy. Oof. It's for all the work they do for us.
Yeah. This is true. God gives them all extra love.
Yeah.
Both my girls are in here with me as usual. Oh, and there's the cat too, up there with her dog. She says, I'm joining the group.
Maybe on the phone it's hard to see both the chats, but it's there.
I'm sure it would be for me. That's why I can't use my phone for this kind of stuff. I either have to use my computer or usually I watch these kind of shows on TV.
Oh yeah, yeah. If I and when I watch YouTube, it's on the TV.
Yeah, I like it on my big old screen. I like to
Yeah.
see all your beautiful faces on large
Mhm.
TV. But then it makes it hard to comment because you have to use your phone if you're going to comment. But usually
Right.
I just watch.
Right. Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's it's just your phone. Yeah, I know it is kind of little. But here with my eyeglasses on, I can actually read it,
I
which,
know, me too.
which is
My
amazing.
computer glasses, I can actually read it too.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway, um, we don't really have anything current to read on today. It's this same old shit going on.
Every
uh,
day, it's just you can keep up with it. It's exhausting. Yeah.
so unless any of you have something that you feel like you would like us to read on for current topics before we dive into our fur babies, we'd be happy to do that. But we didn't have anything today because we're just like whatever.
Now, you can also ask us to read on things like, Earth events or
Or
weather
earth events, yep, all those things.
or
Yep.
cryptids, some kind of weird mystery, something like that. Because we both like to read on different stuff.
Yeah. Yep. So I do see questions coming in, and I am starring them. There's no particular order that we go into, but we try to read from both channels, back and forth. So
Well, hi, Big Steph. There's some new names I'm reading. That's
I
exciting.
know, I love it.
New
I
people.
love the new names. Welcome.
Oh, I'm gonna adopt a hamster. How
I
cute.
know that. Can't wait to read on a hamster. Love that. And um,
That's cute too, Big Steph. That your friend's dog keeps coming over to spend the night. Very cute. And she likes all your cats. Isn't that cute?
Mark, tell us about your shirt.
Well, it's very cute. It's a wild kitty cat riding a T Rex. Dun da da da. Isn't it cute?
It is cute. It reminds me of Star Wars a little bit.
Yeah, you don't really see it every day. But
Mm-mm.
look how cute that little cat's face is. He's wild.
He's happy.
Star Wars landed in Jurassic Park.
Exactly. That's what I see. All right. Well, What about the comment?
Well, give a shout out to you guys, let you know it's getting dangerously close to my birthday. So if I'm seeming a little down,
Isn't it weird how we always get a little down around our birthday?
why? Well, as you get older and older, it's like I don't want to count that high. But anyway, I'm happy to be here. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like putting a number on it.
It's also, I think, as we age up too, the people who used to celebrate us
Aren't
just
here.
aren't here.
That's exactly, I was thinking that very thing today, Debbie. I went through, I said, well, Mark, one reason why you're not anxious about your birthday is because all your family's gone. The people that would give you a gift or be happy or wish you, they're all gone. So
Yeah.
I have my sister. We'll probably eat something, but I said, do not buy me anything because she's having a lot of financial problems. That do not spend any money whatsoever. So I'm going to probably take her out for my birthday. So,
well, Lisa says your card is late, but it just went out today. My stupid mailman didn't pick it up on Saturday. I hate when that happens, Lisa.
Yeah, I know.
It happens here a lot. Like I'll put stuff in the mailbox and I'm like, why didn't you pick this up?
I know. Well, because they won't go up there unless they have something to drop off, I think, because I still have to mail a couple of bills. I use mostly online, but a couple I have to send a check. And so it never fails. Whenever I would like them to pick that up, they don't come that day.
Yeah.
I think, so could you please pick
you have some cards coming in the mail. Gina says her card probably will get there by Thanksgiving.
I do celebrate like pretty much the whole month. And since my birthday's on the first day of the month, that's a lot of celebrating, like 31 days. It ends in Halloween, begins with my birthday.
All right. So, if you want to reach out to Mark, his birthday is on Wednesday.
I probably won't be online that day. I'll be crying.
You should dress up,
crying in the corner.
The hilt, get online and do a little live.
Yeah, we might. We'll see.
I think that would be.
We will see.
Go against the grain. Go against the.
A lot of it's about energy. Granny wouldn't mind to make an appearance, but I don't know. She's a lot of work. Okay.
It is a lot of work. She's great.
Okay. There's some questions.
All right. So Gina says yes. Get all glammed up. Get online.
Yeah.
Celebrate. Okay.
Today I'm going
to Laura says, what about this comment coming here? What is it called? 3B2?
3i Atlas.
3i Atlas.
Right.
And all the theories going around about this. Do you have a theory?
Well, I read on it. I did like just a video about it because I kept seeing it over and over. And weirdly, like Pan came through to talk about it, which I really wasn't expecting. But he's, so I don't want to influence you, but he said it was alien sent. He didn't act like there was beings like that we would think of as beings like driving it, but that it was programmed or sent. And it was like a collective is what I got of different representatives, but it was to kind of check in on Earth. It felt like it had been here before, but I got it was alien. Now I watched what's his name yesterday with Linda
Sterling.
Yeah, and he said it wasn't, but I still did. I was like, okay, well, I think we have to disagree because I just still felt like it was like programmed.
Did he talk about what happened to the 19 minutes? It disappeared for 19 minutes and then it was like that much close. I mean, it was like super close, almost like it went through a black hole of some, you know what I mean? A portal.
he just said it's just a comet, but I don't think so. It's got lights inside of it. It's all kinds of weird things about it. And then, well, also when I read on it, Pan said, well, there's energy behind it too coming. Like there's more coming. And so now I saw that there's like 12 other things right behind it. And then there's that thing called Swan that's coming. So all that's happened since he said, well, there's more coming. So I don't know. I'm kind of believing what he told me, but what do I know? I don't really know. And I'm not super, I don't know one alien from the other and stuff like that. I'm kind of more earth spirit thing.
Right.
Although I tuned into them and stuff, and but I just don't know a lot about. I don't know everybody's name. Like I saw different ones when he was talking about it. It seemed like the ones that looked like us had something to do with it. And then I also saw just these really tall light beings because it was a collective. And then I also saw that weird, it looks like a praying mantis or something.
Okay.
But it seemed positive. Didn't get anything negative. It was like nothing bad. It's disguised sort of as a comet. But I saw this other neat lady. She looks Native American. I can't remember her name, but she does these chats. And she, of course, she thinks it's alien. But because it's a lot like that Blue Kachina legend. So I enjoyed what she said because it reminded me a lot what I was hearing from Pan. So we'll see. Have you looked at it or anything?
I haven't looked at it. I've just, like
What?
you, just heard a lot of people talking about it. I haven't stepped into the energy of it. I found it interesting because I just thought, oh, there's some, whatever out there.
And plus NASA and everything.
But it really sparked my interest after it went missing off of the radar of how we've been watching it for 19 minutes. And then after that 19 minutes, it reappeared, but it was like light years closer or whatever. I don't know the amount, you guys, but it was like way closer. And then that's when I'm like, oh, all right, we got something here.
I know, and I've seen reports that it has a pulse like every 17 minutes or something, like exactly on time, which, that's not really a comet. If it's true. The hard thing is NASA and all the official are just ticked a lot. And that's also suspicious to me. Why aren't they just saying, they're not saying anything? So most of the information comes from like, home astronomers and stuff. Not that they're not smart at what they're doing, but that's also suspicious to me.
Yeah. I thought so. I'm just going to throw just a couple cards on one way or the other here.
Three-eye atlas. The only way I can remember it is I think of third-eye atlas. Third-eye atlas. Three-eye atlas. And it just means that's the third object that we've ever experienced from another.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's three-eye. And then it's the third interstellar object. And then atlas is just an acronym for like where they first saw it or something. So it doesn't really mean much. It's alive.
I'm talking to my spirit team right now. Mm-hmm. I'm like, just if people are wondering, what is Debbie talking to?
I know.
Now you know what I look like when I'm all by myself, talking to myself.
What I'll do is all of a sudden I get quiet and stare into space. Like, I'm actually still here, guys, but I have to listen.
Exactly. I do that too.
What? Could you say that clear?
The one thing I do get is I don't feel like we don't need to be fear. There's no fear here.
No.
Um,
You know, Pam was saying it's not man the way you think, but it at the same time it is almost like I got this idea that it was astral. They could they could be there in their astral bodies, but they could also not be there or something like that.
mhm.
But it was still programmed or whatever.
Okay.
3i Atlas.
The cards are not helping me at all. So
They're not.
no, not at all. It's like they're not utilizing the cards to tell me anything.
They're not.
Oh my God.
It might be alien. No, it doesn't say nothing. Yeah.
The main thing I'm getting is like I'm not. There's no fear around. I mean, there's no. It shouldn't be. No fear, so to speak.
Yeah, that's what I got too. That Native American lady also got that, and she was saying how, well, we don't really so much care about you guys. We're more checking in on like the other beings that live on the earth, like the plants, the animals, and hoping to assist them because they're having a hard time because humans ignore all that, and so kind of on that, and they're also here to see how humans have evolved since the last time they were, that kind of a weird thing.
As yeah, and as I look at the cards, it does. I mean, it does feel like yes, this is an alien presence, but not like we would think.
Yeah.
But again, it's all about restoration, and this is good. They're coming in, a good sense of good tidings here, and bringing, if anything, trying to restore stuff. So it's not a bad thing. But I do want to spend. I won't do it here, but I do want to spend some time deep diving on it. See what comes up.
Interesting thing to look at. I got that same kind of, but this Page of Wands is that it's on a good behalf. We're here.
Yeah.
Nothing negative.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was watching that lady say, she goes, but there's so much fear on the planet. They don't want it to instigate fear.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of far. They look like a comet. It might be hard to, because they don't want, for one thing, they don't want the government to start shooting at it or something. Because that would be terrible. But anyway, the main card I got on that is the Star card.
Oh, yeah.
It's got this alien lady from the sky bringing balance. So anyway, of course, this is an alien deck, but
that's the deck I wanted to use, but it's over there.
I know. I love
it's
this.
Right there on that shelf, and I didn't feel like getting up.
Well, I had it out. I got my red on this, so I got my alien
right
deck.
You have it right there.
But I do love that deck too.
All right, now we're going to get to why you all are here. Thanks for indulging us, and we will get to the questions. But yeah, in general, I think nothing to fear, but interesting. I find it all very interesting, and I love our star family, and I love that they kind of kept watch over us, and we can communicate with them, and they love to be a part, and everything is connected. Remember, we're all connected, so it's just cool to me.
And plus, Spirit has been telling us for some time that we're moving into where they're going to be much more known. They're this whole thing of bringing truth to the surface, that includes kind of.
And maybe this is part of that whole thing. Everybody's kind of getting used to something coming towards Earth, and it's obviously not a comet, even though they might be
Yep.
saying that. I've never.
Don't act like a comet, but I guess, what do I know?
mean, you know, yeah.
It doesn't really do anything like a comet. Anyway,
Who are we? But anyway, 222 at least.
okay.
Yeah, it's 12:22 here.
Yeah,
All right.
it's 222 here. Wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
22 life path. It always reminds me of that I'm on, that I love it that much. Okay, I am thinking about. Oh, it's your turn to be host. What am I?
Belle, well, I would love for you to help because if I talk too much, I'll
Yeah.
start coughing.
Oh,
So
okay. Let's don't have that. Yeah.
I am thinking about adopting a hamster. Is there perhaps a message from my future little hamster friend? Oh, Belle.
Let me see about that little hamster. Hamsters are mighty cute. They don't have a super long lifespan because they're kind of more like the rodents.
Well, Bill, I think a little message coming in here is, loving to be a part of a family energy. That I'm gonna just say he right now, Bill. I'm not saying that you're getting a boy hamster, but
Yeah.
that'll help me just. Anyways, so he seems like it will make him happy if you give him things to do. He'll want to build his house. You know what I mean? Like keep busy. So hiding his food or just doing the busy things. He likes to, if you have like one of those climbing things and, he just shows me, and I'm saying him, it could be a girl, keep him busy and doing things. Like he'll be very much a nester, like you would consider a nester, like when you like to nest. But he'll want to do that. I see him being part of the family. I see him out and about with you guys, whether it's in one of those ball. I don't even know what they have these days, but wanting, just being a part of the family. He'll love that.
Yeah.
And so this future hamster is looking forward to being with the family.
Yeah. He liked paper to shred or shredded paper, because I got that all the time Debbie was talking, and she's like, nesting and stuff. I just kept seeing him wanting to play with paper and pile it up and get in it and all that stuff. I keep saying a boy too, because I was already thinking that. I was going, yeah, no, I keep feeling like maybe it's a boy, but whatever. But I do wonder, Belle, I didn't see if Belle was here, but have you already picked him out? There's something about his coloring, I feel like, that might stand out a little bit. Either you picked him out already because of that, or when you go to get one, there's something about the coloring that kind of stands out. Because I do feel like there's a particular one, that's looking to be your hamster. I feel like he might want to kind of push the boundaries or the ideas of what hamsters can do or how you can bond with them or something like that. He might like to go even better. Like I can see him wanting to be in your pocket or something like that, where you actually carry him around or interact with him quite a bit, that kind of thing. Where you don't just maybe stay in the cage all the time.
Yeah, I see him out and about. That's why I was, he was showing me that in a ball, just being a part of the family, but running around in his ball or whatever.
Yeah, they have those little hamster balls, and he might like it.
But yeah, Bill, I love that. I love that for you.
Oh, you're
all right, you guys. If you put a question in, we ask that you just stay with us the whole time, so we're not trying to find you the whole time. Okay. All right. We're not here very long.
That's right.
All right. If you can read the next one.
Oh, from Lisa Foster. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for helping. Can you tell me if my cat Posh, I know of Posh, I believe, wants to go back up to her room? Or is she okay downstairs? I will be putting something in the window for her staying in that room. She doesn't like me shutting that door. Yeah. So the question is, does she want to go back up to her old room? Posh. Lisa.
Actually, I'm getting that she's okay with the move. And I feel like it's almost giving her new energy as far as like getting over. I don't know if she's fearful or something, but I feel like it's giving her some energy, like courage to maybe. Oh, she's feral. Yeah, she doesn't want to go back upstairs. I feel like it's giving her like, I want to explore now, like almost like not staying in the room. She does want that door. She wants to explore down there. So I feel like whatever, she ran downstairs and now she have to, and she doesn't want to go back upstairs, making that little room. Oh yes, 2 cats hate her. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
she wants to explore. She kind of actually wants to be down there and make it work down there, I think. Is what I'm getting.
I can't leave her out. Woody keeps attacking
her. All right, Woody, what's up?
Well, he's just being probably possessive of territory and stuff like that. It feels to me like Posh mostly wanted to know what's going on down there. You know, how come I'm up here and there's all this energy? She can tell there's cats and stuff down there. So she's been kind of wondering what's out there, you know. Why am I not going there?
I think, oh, sorry.
Yeah. And so I think that's why she went running out the door and everything, you know, to try to go see what it's about. She don't want to be closed in there, like, you know, with them.
He put her in the hospital for a week last year. Woody.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wouldn't leave them together because they still got something going on a little bit. I don't know. She just feels like she wanted to know she wanted to be a part of that down there.
Yeah.
And so it don't seem like super, you know, safe or whatever as far as that other cat goes. But I feel like it's her choice.
I feel like it may be I think I know Woody, in talking to Woody, I feel like he will put down the gauntlet or whatever you call that. I think he eventually will. I know it's kind of scary right now because you're like anticipating his outburst, but in talking to him, it feels like they're never going to be besties, but he'll tolerate is the word. And that window thing, that would be nice for her. Yeah. Yeah, definitely put something tall in there so she can get up to that window. I feel like he will eventually tolerate her. He's just the king of the house or something, right? I mean, he just acts like he's just boss of the world. Little bossy Woody. But he's also, he can be very loving. Interesting. Anyways,
Yeah, I don't
I'm worn out. At
think
least.
Josh hates the room upstairs. It was more that she needed to know what was happening down there. And I think part of it was about, is he still there? What's happening? Blah, blah, blah. So she kind of wanted to sort of check out all that. So I'm not sure she hates the room up there. As a matter of fact, I still think that's a secure place for her. And when she goes back in there, I think she's okay. But it just seemed like she needed to go out and see what the lay of the land is or something. Like she just needed to let the cat out of the bag, let the cat out of the room for a little bit. So like, sort of like, I'm still here or something, like even, expressing some self-confidence. Like here, she's between two dogs, but between the two cranky cats that want to be mean to her, she doesn't want to feel like they bullied her away or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if this is permanent. So maybe you let her out when you're there, but when you have to be visiting, you keep her inside. That's what I'm keep her in her room, because she doesn't hate her room. Anyway, that's all I get. Okay.
I think it's going to get better, but she felt isolated and caged off upstairs. So
yeah, that's mostly the thing.
Keep us posted, Lisa. Woody. Yeah. All right.
I think she's okay, Lisa, because I believe it's her choice what she's up to here. But I don't get she hates her room. It was more she wanted to make sure they knew she's still there or something like that, even though they know it. But it was like, hello, I will not be bullied into a room or something. I shan't.
Here's someone from your channel, from Mark's channel. Question coming in.
Hi, Mike Berry. Lost my Manx cat, Newbie, a while ago. Does he know I did everything I could? Little Newbie. I had a Manx cat named India. Okay, Manx cat, Newbie. A lot of times Manx cats have just a little bobtail or no tail.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah, mine had no tail, so it made a little bit of problem. Then she had a hard time with the bathroom stuff. But I loved her to pieces, and I had her for a long time.
Thank you, Shiva. I'm feeling. I sound bad. I feel better today. It's you can still see it, going on, but thank you. Newbie.
Hey, noob. Yes, of course, he knew that.
He seemed, Mike, he just seems so, like when he comes in, he's just rubbing up against you and just the love for you. He gives me the feeling that he had to, that his show of affection was on his terms. Like he could be affection, but then he'd put, you know what I mean? Then he was like, no. But he came in like that. I just, like he'd do the aloof thing.
Aloof. See, okay, I'm done. Yeah.
It was on his terms. And, but his life was, he couldn't have asked for anything more. He's connected to you, very attached to you, very connected there. it's almost like you understood. He's saying that you understood him. You understood his moods, you understood him. It's like you could see him, like you saw him. He felt seen by you, I guess you could say. So if he was a human, they would be saying, "Oh my gosh, love Mike. He saw me. He saw me." And that's rare. It feels good when someone feels seen, and that's kind of how he's saying with you, Mike, that you saw him. Do you have other animals, Mike? Because he's saying he his tolerant, he would maybe tolerate it, but
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, Mike, I was wondering that too. If you have pets now, or is there a cat that he knew or something like that?
he feels like the top of the heap or whatever. He feels the top. You know what I mean? He feels like they were beneath him. You know what I mean? That kind of feel with that. Newbie saved me when 14 teenagers came at me. Oh,
Newbie cat saved you. Love it.
wow. Yeah.
Thank you, Belle, for letting us know. I'm sorry you had that was who remembered her computer went down, so she couldn't
Oh,
talk.
okay. Yes, Lily. She hated him. Okay. So it shows some of that going on. That little.
Oh, she hit another cat named Lily. Or
Yeah.
I don't know if Mike's.
Anyway, so, but yes, to answer your question, and he's still very, very much in your energy. So I do see him coming around. So if you ever sense him or feel him on top of the bed or whatever, that's him.
Yeah, I think you think about him a bit. Still, like he made a impression. You know what I mean? So right away, when you said, "Does he know I did everything I could?" Well, this is the energy. Love him and
Yeah.
friendship carries there. Yeah, he's fully aware of that. He, as a matter of fact, you couldn't have done more. He had everything that a little cat could have, actually. Whatever the circumstances, you always did the best for him. I also got that little bit that sometimes he might go, I'm going to sit over here and be very independent for now. So he might have had that energy. I know mine do, some of them. So there's that. He forgives you and all that. The reason I was asking about new pets, because I'm just going to show you the cards and you can just interpret them yourself. So flexibility, stretch your limits when it comes to him. He wants to say, pay it forward, which I'll let you interpret that. Risk, take a chance. Look, there he's got on his space gear in case he has to be flying through the air. And receive and accept the gift. So I know what I would say that is, but just see how it feels to you. His energy's still around you, though.
Yeah.
How long ago he met? There's also some kind of, he did energy work, I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah.
There's something about his name, Newbie. Nubian? Like, there's some Egyptian something.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Yeah. He very much felt like that connection to you and helping you. So love that.
Very kind of regal.
Thank you, Mike. All right, back to here. My channel. Hey, this is coming from my channel, Tammy. Hello. I'm looking to buy a new horse. Going to a sale this weekend in Ohio. Ramos is her name. Does it feel like I will buy her? Oh, Mike says he looked like a panther. Love it.
Fuck a Mike.
All right. Tammy Ramos.
A new horse named Ramos. Horsey, horsey.
Tammy, it's interesting. I'm not, I'm not an expert as you all know, probably I'm definitely not an expert at which is good because then I'm just connecting into the spirit of animals. But I feel like when you meet her, she's going to feel familiar, and she's going to feel that with you. There's a familiar feeling when you meet her. It's going to feel like you've known her forever. So that's a good feeling. I don't know how to interpret that for you, but it definitely feels like you've known her forever. It's going to feel sweet, strong, like a wisdom, almost like you'll get the chills. So, I mean, I'm getting the chills, so I'm going to leave it there.
Yep. I think, Tammy, there's going to be other horses there too, right? Or is it just for Ramona? I think you're going to like her right off the bat. Like there's going to be like what Debbie just said, like kind of this heart connection. This like, oh, I like her. I'm glad I came because I don't know. There's a difference when you're there with her. I feel like you're going to feel really connected. So I get the
Ramona. Ramona is the name.
Yeah. Ace of Cups is the first card I get. So you're saying, well,
there you go.
Yeah. Yes. And then I get the 9 of coins. So, it's like that looks like you buy it, then you take it home. She's got a little dragon in her hand, like, oh, look, I spent the money. I came home and now I'm happy because I have my new dragon or a horse. And I just drew 3 cards. And the last card is Ace of Wands. So 2 aces. Good for your spirit, good for your heart. Positive. And then this card makes me look like you went and bought it and brought it home. So it's an auction. Yeah. So I'm getting good energy about that.
Yeah, me too.
That you two are maybe perhaps.
It's an auction. So you want to know if you're going to be able to
buy it. Yeah. Those cards make me feel like you're going to end up with her.
I think so too.
Yeah, let us know.
It's a good probability.
Yep.
Okay, back to your channel. We'll stay with the horses.
Another horse question?
Since we're there. All one, hello. Coming from Mark's channel.
Okay.
Our horse is being retested after coming off an injury. Will he be okayed to go back to riding?
What's his name?
I was just going to ask that.
It helps us separate who's who, because it feels like there's a waiting room or something. I want to call the right one forward. Little horsey. You're welcome.
All one. Are you still here?
One for all. What's your horsey's name?
Okay. I'm going to put you on hold, all one, until you come back in. Let us know you're here. We'll come back to your question. Susan, are you still here? Raymond dog isn't sitting with me or going to the bathroom with me anymore. But when we go to bed, he wants belly rubs. He never did this before. What changed? Let us know you're here. I guess I should call names out so you let us know if you're here.
Yeah, maybe calling that. There's
Susan is here. Okay.
Hi, Suzanne.
Suzanne, sorry.
That's
Um,
I just happen to know her. Okay.
Raymond, what's going on? Hi, Brenda. Glad you're here.
How long have you had Raymond again, Suzanne? Is he a newer? I feel like he is, but I can't remember for sure because I get confused. But have you had him for a while? I feel like just off the bat in my head, he's just more comfortable. And so he is feeling less needy or less he's more brave or something like that.
7 years. 7 years.
Oh, you've had him for 7 years. Well, that's a long time. Or is it about the new apartment where he just feels more comfortable there or something like that? And so his behavior's changing a little bit? I don't feel like he likes you any less or anything.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. Raymond, show me what's going on.
Danielle.
I feel like he sits with my friend Jennifer more than he sits with me while she's here. I feel like, Suzanne, I feel like he's just kind of, I know that, what did she say? He's only 7? Or she's had him 7 years.
7 years.
Getting tired. There's something about feeling tired. I don't know if that's old in a dog or not, but when I talk to him about it, it's just he's kind of tired. And you say he sits with my friend Jennifer more when she's here, but you know how when you have company and you get a little more energetic and you do, whatever. It's not about you. He's just kind of like, and it would make sense too. There's a lot going on energetically right now on the planet. So all of that, including everything that's happening in the home, he's just tired. I feel he's just slowing down, a little more tired. And now I don't know if 7 is old, but he's just a little more, that's just his energy.
Right. There's a little shift about you guys moving, adjusting to the new place, but you've been there a while. But his behavior's changed a little bit because of the living situation. It's not bad though. It's just him choosing. The thing with your friend Jennifer, I hear him saying, well, she needs the energy more. So I go and sit with her because she needs that kind of, she needs this little love energy that I bring forward. And so I'm presenting it to her. It doesn't have anything to do with you. She goes, I love you all the time. But it's sort of like being of service for Jennifer. Like she doesn't get that kind of energy on the regular. So
yes, she does.
Raymond likes to do that. But there's nothing wrong with him. I mean, might be getting a little slower, that kind of thing. But not. I don't feel anything to do with you. It seems there is energy involved. Energy, because the energies make all my animals act a little different and stuff. So there's some of that in there, I think. But nothing to worry about.
That's exactly ditto, Suzanne. I think Raymond is good. Just well, ditto. Everything's okay. Yeah.
Little good boy.
All right, Raymond, you've got this. All right. Okay, now back to your channel, right? That was your channel, Suzanne.
Yes, Suzanne's from the channel.
Um,
This is somebody saying, I'm here, I'm
I
here.
did Daniel is from my channel.
That's who I saw saying it. Okay.
Did Daniel say he was here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a few seconds ago.
All right. My dog Coco, female, age 9, passed away last when I'm so sorry, Daniel. We're so sorry. I was with her when she euthanized. Can I get a message from her? And is she reunited with our past cats, Zach and Panda? Thank you. All right. All right, Coco.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Mhm. Okay, so Coco comes in, and the first thing she wants to show me is her running really fast and catching a ball or getting a ball and bringing it back. She just wants you to go, oh, you have to know, I feel so good and I'm running and playing and so forth. But she did also show me other pets, whether they're, obviously the cats. She's also showing me other animals. I'm not sure if you ever had another dog your whole life or whatever, but she could just be showing me I'm with lots of animals and I'm just playing and having fun right now. But the first thing she wanted you to know is I feel so good. And she comes up and she's showing me some moments with you where her head is on your chest here and she's looking your face. She felt so loved by you. It was like, and I'm just saying this just because I don't have other words, but she felt like she was your only true love. You know what I mean? Like that type of feel that she's bringing in. So you loved her fully and she loved you fully back. And these beautiful moments you gave her such a wonderful, beautiful life. And but she wanted, when I asked her for a message to give you, she just went into that where like this is her head and she's just right up there with you and licking you in the face and just crawling up in your lap. Just all the moments that you shared together of just love and cuddles, she loved, and running and playing, all those. She
Yeah.
loves you, Daniel. And you'll be hearing from her one way or another. She's going to make her presence known in spirit. And if you're ever open to getting another animal, she wants to come back to you.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like she really liked cats. Not that she didn't like dogs, but she was good with cats, and like she she would play with them like that, playful, play with cats. Um, I also feel like she had some kind of she was born with some kind of a malady or something. Um, so it's almost as if she wasn't going to make it super long in that body because it was something was wonky about it. And as far as her passing, you know, she's all good about that. You trusted your instinct. You knew it was time. You went there with her, all that kind of thing. So, that's what you were asking, if she knew we loved her and all that. And yes, she did. And she thought you took the best care of her. Now, so the rest of them, I do.
Daniel says, I was wondering if she would reincarnate. That's good news. Yep, her buddies were cats.
Yep. So that's what I was going to say. The rest of what I was going to tell you was about, I think she wants to reincarnate. So, and Debbie already said that. But so here's this card. Open it. embrace the possible. I get this card when I don't know if I'm gonna stay up here very long. I might be jumping right back down. I know she's only been gone like a week. And she says, we're so much better together. So I think she wants to come back. You, Daniel, can, at this point, let her know if you'd rather be a dog or a cat. Oh, look, his next question. Reincarnate as a dog or a cat. How often does that happen when I'm like formulating words? You guys type it. I don't know. It's all magic in my brain. I love it. Yeah. So he can kind of go either way because he loves cats. I wouldn't even be surprised if he hasn't been a cat. Like he's been back and forth, I think. That's why he seemed to get along with cats really well. But also dogs. I don't know how big he was before because I don't think he told us what he was. But he feels like he might be wanting to be small. So what I was going to say is he wants you to tell him your preference about a dog or a cat. So I'm moving in June, so I'm waiting first. Yeah. So, let him know that about the timing because that helps them. They want to know how to suit you best. And also, he'll go either direction about a dog or a cat, I feel like. It's kind of like what would suit you better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. And if you have a time schedule, then you tell him, it'd probably be easier if it's after the move, to get you settled in and stuff like that.
Yeah. Coco is listening. She's listening to you. So just let her know. Keep talking to her because she again will make herself known in spirit around you. But keep talking to her. She still wants to be very much a part of your family, even while she's in spirit.
Yeah.
So even when she's showing me a little spot that is just hers, like even if it's like a little memorial spot with her picture and leash, she loves it. So do stuff like that for her, and then keep talking to her. And when you make that move in June and all that, keep her aware.
Yeah. Talk to her a little bit more about waiting till after June because she didn't particularly love that idea. Like I immediately heard her say, "Oh, I can move with you," like that. Like, well, I'll move along with the other ones or whatever. So just talk to her a little bit more about that because she's kind of anxious. But she just wants to get back in the pack. She don't want to stay out of it. She's anxious to rejoin. This card sometimes means they're anxious. They're not going to hang around a long time up here. So, she's already thinking about returning. All right.
Wonderful. All right.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks, Coco. Little Coco. Was Coco a little dog or a big dog? This hour flies by so quick.
It does. And I feel like, why don't I go ahead and just, because I'm
Sick.
I'm getting done, you guys. And thank you, Ink and Flame, for hanging out with us today. And next time, bring your question about your cat. And not next Monday, but the Monday after that. I'll be gone next Monday. I'm going back for the memorial services. So I'll be gone next week.
I'll be here.
A little calm.
Iranian. Well, I'll be here doing animal readings next Monday, though.
But Mark will be here. So, yeah.
Holding down the fort.
Can we pull a little message just for the group here?
Yep.
Just a little, a card, just a message from Spirit for us all.
Let's
And
do
we'll
it.
end it there, you guys. And thank you for hanging out and putting up with this.
Ink and flame.
And Luna just decided she wanted to be a part of this part, huh?
Hi,
You wanna
Luna.
say hi to everyone?
Oh, it's St. Francis feast day this Saturday. I didn't know that.
Thank you, Karen.
Blessings to St. Francis.
Here we go. Do you want to put your paw on there? You're going to kiss it. She just kissed the deck for me.
Oh,
all right.
She's helping you draw. Little Looney Tunes.
I think overall we need to be aware of our our perception, because we're being shown so much, and AI and this and that and all these different theories, and it's just like it's really hard to bring down to truth of things. So it's really important to be aware of that and go with your intuition. We all are being pushed to go it with intuition when we see or hear things, right? And so that is this card coming in. It's like, be aware of your perception and go with your intuition with things. And I just, I had to go with this card because this came up earlier in one of the readings. And it's talking about you deserve to be seen. And we love our fur babies. And one of the fur babies came in today and said they felt like they were seen. And that message came in there about humans. So love one another, see each other, and let yourself and for you, let yourself be known, be seen. But anyways, and for our fur babies, let them know you see them, right, Lulu?
Yes.
Luna's showing you her tail now.
My tail, one of my prettier aspects.
All right.
My little fat tail feathers. I always call my cat's tail feathers. I don't.
You can say hi. Say hi.
Oh, there's a cute little Luna. Look at that little girl. She goes,
She's
please.
like, what are you doing?
She goes, please, Mom, don't be forcing me in the camera. That's the way mine always go. No.
She just
I'm gonna.
she's giving you her butt right now. Just everyone you need to know. She's like, see, here's my butt.
She always shows me her butt every time I see her. She's that way. One of these days,
she is totally that way.
When I meet her in person, I'm going to give her a scrub on her head. Okay. I'm going to say, fear not. Things are moving the way they're supposed to, even though it feels maybe like crap. But spirit is good. Love is still going to win. It's still going to be the victor here. So, continue to live in that energy that you're on the team spirit, team love, and that's the one that's going to win in the end. So keep faith in that as much as you can. In some respects, all the non-stop, daily baloney that goes on, especially here in America, that's not even really the point. The point is really the stuff that's going on the inner planes and with Mother Earth. That's really the thing. All this other is just, crazy. So, like, all that work and all that baloney doesn't really mean a lot right now. So it's okay if you're not paying as much attention to it or letting it affect you anyway. We've had many, many presidents that's done a lot of things we don't necessarily like, but our life can just, move along. We don't have to let it end. But it wanted to say again, so it started out with the Six of Wands, it ends up with the Six of Swords. We will be moving into, better energy. And I don't know. I'm hoping, I feel like October is we might start feeling a little better in October. Let's see.
Yeah.
You're not.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yes, and Mark will do his show on Saturday and Monday as well. So be looking for that. And Brady. Hi, Brady.
Yeah.
So today's Monday. Yes, today's Monday.
Yep.
Put it on the calendar, Brady.
Yep.
Today's Monday. We love you.
Yeah. Fortunately,
I have Mark's channel in the description. It's Spirit Whisperer.
Yep. And if you just put that in, it'll come up. It will come up.
All right, you guys. So much love to you. Continue loving on those fur babies. And supporting one another. And we'll see you again soon. Okay. Thanks
Bye.
for all.
Love ya.
Thanks for all the love. All right, here we go. Thank you, moderators. Gina, Lisa,